What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We have just proven that an alternative to the mat theory was it swung down from the window by the banner, and that the blood on the pottery was not, in fact, the victim's. And he is about to reveal who it actually is, and we naturally hypothesize that it was Hugh's blood. Which it's gonna be Hugh's blood, that the blood belongs to one Hugh. Oh, damn! Damn, I'm good. Score! Oh, you're screwed now, Hugh. Oh, you're so screwed. But it's too obvious. It can't be Hugh. Or is it? We're actually wrapping up the case. But I don't think it's Hugh. Don't worry, Junie. Just try to relax. Hugh's hands! His hands were dripping with blood. Ah, that's what she saw. Your Honor, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand had suffered a serious injury. He sustained the wound in a struggle with the victim, and his blood got on the pottery. Then, Junie saw his bloodstained hands as they passed each other in the first floor hall. It's the only explanation that covers everything.
Objection!
There is but one way now to turn aside her blade, but do not cast the blame on me. Your grudge is with Sykes, Dono, for it is she who forces me to expose your secret. Hehehe. Fine, whatever. Whatever. Wow, how much dirt does he have on Hugh? The court will now observe this odd-looking envelope. It was inside this that Miriam Scuttlebutt's script was found. Miss Scuttlebutt's... But didn't the prosecution already claim that this envelope is the one that contained her script? Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from us all. I can see it's a trap and a blade pops out, but why would that be there? Let's see here. My word, talk about the world's most painful paper cut. Indeed, you can clearly see that if this envelope is not opened correctly, a powerful spring-loaded blade will shoot forth, leaving a horrible gash upon the hand. The only one who had been told of the correct way to open it was Constance Court. You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission and you'll wish you hadn't. Ta-da! The blood on the blade is the witness's. Our genius here tried to sneak a peek at the wrong script and paid for his foolishness. Oh, this guy's the worst genius I've ever seen. Don't worry, Athena, the wound isn't that deep. We've still got the wire theory. Yeah, I've got it. Since the blood by the window overlooking the maintenance area isn't the victim's, there's no longer any basis for denying the body was moved using the wire and banner. Therefore, the defense once again asserts just that. You call yourself a lawyer? Don't you see the glaring contradiction in your thinking? The court would like to remind the witness that his role is not to point out. And you, how could you adhere to such outdated beliefs? But whatever. It seems you've forgotten the two statues that were on stage directly below the wire. The body sent sliding down that wire would have crashed into them. Care to explain that away? Why, I believe he's right. The statues and the wire are extremely close together. Yeah, well, yeah, it did. It broke both of them. Are people stupid? People are stupid! They did collide! Oh, jeez. Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken. But if we assume the body crashed into them, that would also explain that loud sound we heard while we were waiting in the waiting room. Oh, now that you mention it. You and Mr. Wright went out to the stage after you heard that sound, correct?
Objection!
Interesting. How very interesting. But may I ask you just one question? When was it that you heard said sound? It was a little after the mock trial had started. Mr. Wright and I were practically bored to tears there in the waiting room when... if that sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved, that would place it during the mock trial. Oof. Which means the body wouldn't have been there before the mock trial started. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. Oh, you know what? You know, I bet it was. That explains why that statue was there, the Lady Justice one, and why pieces of Lady Justice were there. That would explain it. He said he saw the body before the mock trial. If so, then my claim that the body was moved during the mock trial doesn't hold water. It's because the first body was moved in the middle of the night before the statues were completed, probably. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay. Stupid contradiction. It's going to get me in our case killed. The focus was on just 3 suspects because the body was moved before the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assertion, therefore, contradicts the very foundation of this case.
Objection!
Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. So, should we not also treat Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion? Good point. Prosecutor Blackwell is on our side. I bet he's figured out the truth behind this case. Well, great, as long as he's not up to something else. If the statues really were broken when the body hit them, then Hugh's statement about seeing the body before the mock trial is a big fat lie. Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's get to the bottom of this contradiction about when you saw the body. Look at me straight in the eyes and repeat your statement to me. Like I said before the mock trial, the body was, you know. I shall only say this once, Golden Boy. You had best tell the truth and do it now. That is, if your head wished to enjoy the continued companionship of your body. Oy. Now, out with it. Did you truly witness the body? Or were you just lying about it? Which is it? You what? I never saw the body. Are you sure about that? Lie to this court again and I'll charge you with perjury. You should have charged him with perjury yesterday, idiot. There was no body on that stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry. Oh, so sorry. We've exposed Hughes' lie for what it is. But why would he lie about this to begin with? Order! The base premise that the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned. I imagine this has an impact on both the defense and the prosecution's case. Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now, at least we know the body was moved using the wire and school banner. Indeed, that much I shall concede, Sykes Dono. The body was moved as you stated, and in the midst of all the mock trial. So both sides are satisfied then? If the body was moved before the mock trial, we have our 3 suspects. But if the move took place in the midst of the mock trial, it is an entirely different story. Right. All 3 suspects were in the mock trial. That gives them solid alibis.
Objection!
How simplistic. Did you forget about the student in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the only one soul who could leave and re-enter the lecture hall. La 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 la. Who is this person in charge of the audio? Oh no, how could I forget? What's the deal here? Why is Junie so large in this shot? Juniper's also in charge of the audio. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. Indeed, the one who could enter the art room amidst the mock trial to move the body was none other than the accused, Juniper Woods, for she was in charge of the audio. Why, yes, I see. That does make perfect sense. This can't be happening. Instead of exposing Hugh's crimes, Junie's in even deeper. No matter how you slice it, we're cooked. La da da dee dee da dee da. And here I thought Prosecutor Blackwell was on our side, at least on this issue. The Twisted Samurai strikes again. It's more like dirty rotten. Your boldness. It is time to put an end to this farce. The prosecution has presented a quite convincing case, but the defense has one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes, what are we going to do? I've got nothing left. Nothing, nada, niente. I've been trying to think of something, but I'm drawing a blank too. Poor Junie. Unless we figure out something, she'll be... Well, I object to... Hey, ha, 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 ha. Stop right there! All ears to me! It's time you heard about the rare genius of Hugh O'Connor. Listen and you'll hear the secret behind my perfect crime. Perfect. This is a twist. He's gonna confess to a crime. This is some serious deja vu. Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday? Yes, we did. This had better not be another one of those enraging traps. The murder, the moving of the body, the cover-up, it's all sprung up from my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead. Arrest me. The real killer is right before you. Order, I say. Mr. O'Connor. You've already confessed yesterday, then earlier today recanted your confession. As if you mouth-breathers could comprehend my genius. The end justifies the means. Now bow down and kneel. Kneel before my great and maddening intellect.
Objection.
Enough! The only thing maddening is the ignominy you bear for all to see. For it is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime. There is no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi, for you were at the mock trial. And it is silly that I must remind you of this, but you were a participant the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act. Hugh doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threat. Listen, Mr. Prosecutor, calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. I will now demonstrate the very moment of genius that transcended even perfection. Oh, more testimony, man. Come on, man. Hugh's confession. You won't believe this, but I used a body double. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose, my body double almost did. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short time, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. Oh, dear Lord. I have a question I was hoping the defense and prosecution might help answer. Is it just me, or does the witness's testimony make no sense at all? No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache. That was just plain weird, especially the whole thing about a body double. Well, I'm relieved it's not just me. And the prosecution? Your boldness, summon an ambulance this instant. This instance? Well, that's a typo. The witness is stark raving mad. Yes, I think that would be for the best. Now then, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict. You people don't believe me? It's not a matter of not believing you. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity. Yeah, the funny farm just called. They want their genius back. That was such a stupid joke, Apollo. Oh my god, someone needs to slap you. Shut your pie holes! The intellect of a genius transcends even logic. Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimony like this?
Objection!
Widget's not a weird device, and I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies. Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widget a try? Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session. Your better judgment? I'm a judge, and it's far beyond mine, yet I find it hard to say no. Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections. He escaped! It was all a ruse! The prosecutor said rubbish. We will be out on a stroll. Then left with Detective Fulbright? Well, how does he get away with stuff like that? Then I'll interpret that as meaning he has no explicit objections. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your therapy session. I've seen my share of crazy trials, but this one takes the cake. I wish I could just go on a walk. Alrighty. Time for some epic music. Oh, what's all this then? Oh, he's really mad. Or happy, just kidding. Look at that amazing mask. Okay, you won't believe this, but I used the body double. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. He's happy the whole time? That means I didn't almost lose, my body double did. I slipped out, stealthily while my body double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. I don't get it. His confession is overflowing with happiness. Maybe he enjoys thinking how us mouth breathers can't comprehend his genius. But this goes way beyond normal happiness. He seems to take an insane level of delight in his confession. Even a normal level of delight would be weird for a confession. Then again, he's not what I'd call normal. Hugh, why are you confessing? Who is this really for? It's to protect Juniper, obviously. So he's happy that he's confessing to get Juniper off the hook. I feel like that's the key to this out-of-control emotion. So that means I didn't almost lose. I slipped out stealthy while my double took care of the trial. In short, I'm the killer. Is it this one? Wait. Wait, what's causing happiness? Oh no! Oh, I'm such an idiot! No, get out! It's because Juniper's innocent! Shit, get out! No. I should have read that sooner. Okay, hold on. To call it the grief I feel at the severity of my own crying happiness is insanity beyond mine! Alright, shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut it. I pity you, mouth breathers. You should listen attentively to my genius of my confession. Yes, I get it. Okay, right here. Probe her real good.
Got it.
That's why he's happy, because Juniper would be innocent with his confession. Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods anymore. I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. Why? Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Court. His secret? Oh, the bribe. She wanted nothing to do with me because I disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only, the truth.
Objection!
Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Miss Woods free. So much so that it overshadowed all of your other emotions. What are you? I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor, the discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confessed. So Hugh really was trying to protect Juniper. Yes, I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal. Oh God, 90%. But that means his confession is... Finally figured out the obvious, have we? That was a fast walk. Smoke break? Why, Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back. Unfortunately, it's been 20 minutes, so you'll have to stay tuned tomorrow for the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.
They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
Faster, faster. Ah! Oh.